All right. Well, enough
It's
talking. Let's go
strange.
ahead and get into it.
There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
That can only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps together. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
We also have one more realm tear, I believe. One more like Helheim realm tear to deal with. So we'll do that as well. Let's take out these remnants of Asgard first. Well, I guess we'll do whatever
There's something I wanted to ask you about.
is closest.
Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfelger.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hel's eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be Hel?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become Hel, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
Alright, let's take care of this. Probably going to be an intense fight. Let's see what we have.
Your master is no more. Be at peace. Have it your way then. Nice shot!
Alright, everybody. Everybody get rounded up. Oh, they're getting wrecked.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
What am I getting hit by? Okay.
If there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
Fortified remnants, nice. 10! There's 10 of them to clear, holy shit. I thought there'd be like 6 or 5. Okay. There's one more remnant in this. Looks like it's on the bridge, possibly.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it?
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
Interesting.
Yeah. You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one in my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I sent that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
I'm thinking there also may be a collectible up there, possibly. We'll see. Bye, pooches.
You see that in the sky? It's just like what we saw near that fallen chunk of Asgard.
There must be another nearby.
Shall we?
Oh, sugar.
Are you okay?
I'm alright. I was trying to pick up the healing stone, but he just kept swiping. Okay, we'll get it this time. I got a little lazy there.
You see that in the sky? It's just like what we saw near that fallen chunk of Asgard.
There must be another nearby.
Shall we?
Oh, we shall. Okay, now y'all are all getting wrecked.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. Right side, brother.
Enemy to your left.
Nice. Ooh, what did we pick up? Lore?
I don't understand why they keep fighting.
Nice.
Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and put the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
Alright. And we got lore as well. Ten tempered remnants? Shit. Okay. Let's take a look at our completion. We still have something that's undiscovered. We have something that's undiscovered. Don't know what that is. We have 3 remnants of Asgard and Svartalfheim. Jotunheim, we have something that's undiscovered. We'll probably have to kill, restore all the Asgardian remnants, I would assume, before we can go to Jotunheim. I'm not sure when Loki's going to come back. Niflheim, we can go there, possibly. Maybe not, we'll see. I guess we'll have to do as many as we can now. And see where that gets us.
Like old times. Oh, we used to travel through this temple constantly. Quick, how do you do to BROK?
Ooh!
On another adventure.
You miss it?
Aye. Everything for help.
That might be the undiscovered.
Agreed.
Good thing we didn't miss this.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to BROK in Svartalfheim.
A funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Nethervalir.
We will be there.
Okay, so we picked that up. We still have something undiscovered, though. Okay.
Ragnarok armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative piece.
Impressive.
Cool.
What do you need, handsome? Prepare to be very impressed.
What? Turn Mimir's discomfort into a Bifrost blast. What?
Prepare to be very impressed. Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
Can we go in here? We can. Wonder if there's anything in here for us. Probably not, but hey, this is why we're doing this, because we're going for the 100%. I'm sure that's why you guys are watching. I don't see anything. Okay, onward, onward.
Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin, disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freyr had ever seen.
This separated Freyr from his sword.
Oh, embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little fool.
Okay. Maybe we should go to the funeral. Get that done. Let's see. Yep, it's in town. Let's do it.
Profane alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi! Y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphaired Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Okay. Let's do it. Now, would it be easier to fast travel? Let's see. Okay, you're going to take him here. Yes.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. Dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
BROK certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. Quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
Let's send him off properly. What a time to lay that line on you. Oh, wow. And we get the actual credits to roll on that. Huh.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, well, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something profane.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean, you know.
Alright, Freya, you ready? Now, of course, there's a piece of Asgard there. Let's clean up this realm.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Yeah, because Thor
Exactly.
eradicated
Well,
all
that
the
doesn't narrow it
giants.
down much, I grant you. I wonder if Jorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Right, exactly.